All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we switched it up a little bit. We're going to be diving into our artificial intelligence course because yesterday my laptop was dying, so I didn't dive in as deep as I would like to. So that's what we're going to pick up. And also, how come no one told me that I almost had 1,000 lines of code in my original optimization file here? Yeah, so I went ahead and started a new one because we were at 822. Yeah, that's a no good. I'm not gonna do all of that typing. Well, obviously I did all of the typing, but I don't have to scroll down 1,000 lines worth of code just to find information. So we started a new one, and we left off at the traveling salesman configuration, and that's what we're gonna pick up today. So let's dive right in. All right, so but one way is let me start from the top. There are a number of total definitions for what a neighbor of traveling salesman configuration might look like. But one way is just to say a neighbor is what happens if we pick two of these edges between nodes and switch them effectively. For example, let's say we take node 3 and switch it with node 4, and then switch node 6 with node 7. And what the process would generally look like is removing both edges from the graph, taking node 3, connecting it to the node that it wasn't connected to, and connecting it to node 6 instead. So this is our original traveling salesman problem here, and you can see each number corresponds to the travel path direction. So we go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're going to do is we're going to take this here and switch it with this here. But in order to do that, we're going to change our connection state from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I actually have an example of that for you down here. And this is what our new travel path will look like after we connected the original node 3 to the original node 6. So now you see we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by taking two edges and just switching them, we have been able to consider one possible neighbor of this particular configuration. And it looks like this neighbor is actually better. It looks like it probably travels a shorter distance in order to get through all the cities through this route than the current state did. So yeah, that's what we did this morning. We actually just went over the traveling salesman a little bit more in detail. We took a little more notes, and I did some graphs the best as I can, as you can see with my dots. And then we ended up here at a linear programming. I'm not going to dive into linear programming just yet because we just started it, but I will keep you posted on it tomorrow. Now stay tuned tonight for TensorFlow because we did switch things up. But for now, this is a Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.